Yo, what's going on, guys? We're back here with another video. Today we'll be talking about who will the Sacramento Kings be drafting in this year's NBA draft. So I want to hear your opinions down below before we start today's video. Like and subscribe for more NBA content like this. And let's get right in today's video. So first off, the Kings basically have two guys they're truly building around in De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Haliburton. Richaun Holmes is a free agent this summer and could be in line for a real payday. So I would imagine they would look for a front court option here, though ultimately they could bring back Holmes. And you could argue that the Kings have had one of the worst defenses we've seen on an NBA court. So getting someone who can set the tone on that end of the court while also possessing long-term upside on the offense seems like a strong choice. So my first choice would be Davion Mitchell, who Mitchell is arguably the best two-way player in the country. He won the National Defensive Player of the Year award due to his toughness at the point of attack. He took on a variety of assignments, too, from smaller guards all the way up to guards like Cade Cunningham. The key reason for his rise, though, came on offense, where Mitchell actualized the tools he has in terms of speed and quickness and became nearly an extremely high-level table setter as a passer. On top of that, he hit nearly 45% from three. His game looks tailor-made and ready to play in the NBA. He's one of the best and most competitive players in this draft, and is a tough dude who can just keep getting better every time we see him. Now, I would love that. And the problem is then they'd be very small, which I understand. Davion is like 6'3", and you already have De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Haliburton. That is why my second option is Keon Johnson, the 6'5", most athletic guy. Like, the most elite athlete in this year's draft. Johnson has that explosion that most players can only dream of possessing. At 6'5", he literally can jump out the gym, 48-inch vertical, NBA combine record, and has a burst as a driver. Sorry, the audio just crapped out. So as a driver, he is an explosive burst, but he's already an elite defender on the ball already, where he uses that length and quickness to cause issues for players at the 1 through 3 spot. He's just so raw on offense. The jumper needs work, as he's essentially a non-shooter right now, and at least efficiency-wise. And he also needs to work on his handle and driving ability. But once Tennessee let him loose late in the season, Keon Johnson was really good. He averaged 14.4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists over his final 12 games, including a bevy of impressive highlights that showcase what his upside is if he keeps rounding out his entire game. Now, like I said, the Kings have two guys that they're really building around. So ultimately, though, Johnson would give them a very different perspective from than anybody else they have in their backcourt due to his defensive value and athletic upside. So that's what I mean about getting someone who gives them that long-term, option. Though my third option, I'm gonna stay guard. They're like the only center they could go is like Alperen Signu, and if they do want to go big man, trade down guys. But Moses Moody would be, in my opinion, available for them, who's a terrific 3-and-D option who can play the wing or the 2, but he's more of a 3. With a 6'6" height and a 7-foot wingspan, he's switchable on defense. He's got great feet and a tough mindset. Offensively, he hits shots with a smooth stroke off the catch. He took a ton of contested shots this season at Arkansas as their go-to guy, which led to some of his inefficiencies, but he also showcased some difficult shot-making ability, too, off the move. Big things to work on here is passing ability and finishing. And he's not a wild athlete by any stretch, but it's tough to find teenagers who are this good at shooting and defending with a platform to improve his other aspects as well. So, yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think of our man? Like, who would you, if you're the Sacramento Kings, who would you go? I go Keon Johnson or Davion Mitchell. Granted, I like Davion Mitchell. I saw him more this year, and I guess I'm a little biased because I'm a Kansas Jayhawk fan. So I saw Davion Mitchell quite a lot this year, and I truly believe that he's a special player, that any team that picks him up would benefit, and I really think that he's going to be, I don't know if he'll be like an all-star, but I think he can definitely make an all-NBA defense team. Plus, I just imagine moving Tyrese as the 6-man, continue to have him in the 6-man maybe, or even start him. I don't know, Davion probably be off the bench this year, and Tyrese would start. But I was just saying, I think that would be a special team, and Davion Mitchell would really set the tone there. Now, would that be the best? Again, it comes down to the size. Like, I agree that they would become very freaking small if they did bring on Davion Mitchell. It'd be a very small team, but it'd be great basketball. So let me hear your guys' thoughts down below. That's basically it for me, guys. But peace out.